The waters off the coast of Tamil Nadu are churning, but not from the natural ebb and flow of the tide. Instead, they are a reflection of the unrest felt by the region's fishermen. This past weekend, a familiar scene played out, one that has ignited anger and frustration within the coastal communities. On Saturday, February 22, 2025, the Sri Lankan Navy apprehended 32 fishermen and seized their 5 boats. The fishermen were in the North Manor region, a familiar fishing ground, when the incident occurred. This act of apprehension triggered a swift and resolute response from the fishermen of Tamil Nadu. The following day, February 23, they launched an indefinite strike, bringing their fishing activities to a standstill. The normally bustling Ramaswaram fishing harbor, a testament to the industry and livelihood it supports, fell silent as over 700 boats dropped anchor in solidarity. The strike, a desperate plea for justice and a lasting solution, is already having a significant impact on the region. The indefinite strike is reverberating beyond the anchored boats and silent nets. Each day the fishermen are kept from their work. An estimated 1 crore rupees, approximately $130,000, is lost, impacting the livelihoods of over 10,000 workers directly and indirectly dependent on the fishing industry. The financial strain is acutely felt by families already grappling with mounting debts and the uncertainty of their primary source of income. At the heart of the fishermen's demands is the immediate and unconditional release of their fellow fishermen and the return of their seized boats. They see these arrests as an infringement upon their traditional fishing rights. Their leaders are voicing their concerns and frustrations, demanding not just immediate action, but a permanent solution to this recurring problem. VP Sesuraja, a prominent leader, points to the alarming frequency of these incidents, highlighting 4 separate instances in February alone, resulting in the detention of 119 fishermen and the seizure of 16 boats since January 2025. The plight of the Tamil Nadu fishermen and their bold stand have not gone unnoticed. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has taken up the mantle, urging the central government to intervene and seek a permanent resolution to this long-standing issue. He has called for the convening of a joint working group, a platform for dialogue and negotiation between India and Sri Lanka. Adding weight to his appeal, Chief Minister Stalin dispatched a letter to External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, expressing his deep concern regarding the repeated arrests of Indian fishermen by the Sri Lankan Navy. He emphasized the urgency of the situation and the need for swift diplomatic efforts to secure the release of the fishermen and address the larger issue of fishing rights in the region. The Chief Minister's proactive stance underscores the gravity of the situation and the need for a collaborative approach to find a lasting solution. This recent incident is not an isolated event but rather the latest chapter in a protracted dispute over fishing rights between India and Sri Lanka. The waters around the Palk Strait, rich in marine life, have been a traditional fishing ground for generations of fishermen from both countries. However, the delimitation of the International Maritime Boundary Line in 1974, and the subsequent ceding of Kachatheavu, a small islet to Sri Lanka, have become points of contention. Fishermen's associations are increasingly critical of both the central and state governments, accusing them of failing to safeguard their interests and find a permanent solution to this recurring problem. They argue that the current approach, reliant on diplomatic efforts that yield only temporary reprieves, does not address the root causes of the issue. They demand more concrete action, including the establishment of a clear and mutually agreeable fishing agreement, ensuring their livelihoods and upholding their traditional fishing rights. Only time will tell if this latest strike will be the catalyst for a lasting solution.